We're told that in a trivia game, the score is obtained by subtracting the number of incorrect answers from twice the number of correct answers. So I can just quickly write that as like S score is equal to 2 times the number of, let's just say, correct answers minus the number of incorrect answers. I'll write it down like that. If a player scored, if a player had answered 40 questions, okay, and obtained a score of 50. So answering 40 questions basically means that C plus I has to be equal to 40 in this case, just because, he answered 40 questions, so on every single one of those it has to be right or wrong, so these two together have to be 40. And he obtained a score of 50, so S was equal to 50. How many questions did the player answer correctly? So here we can just use this information to basically rewrite. So let's just take this and plug in 50 for S, because we know his score was 50, and we know that has to be equal to 2C minus I. Now we basically have this sort of little system of equations, and we can solve it. What are we looking for? We're looking for how many he answered correctly. So we're looking for C. So that means that we can, let's just take this equation, move it right here. We can rearrange it. So right now we have C plus I equals 40. We can rearrange it as I is equal to 40 minus C. And now we can basically plug this in for I up in this equation. So that'll be, let's just write over here, 50 equals 2C minus, and then parentheses, what we got for I. So 40 minus C. Now we can distribute the negative, so it's 50 minus 2 equals 2C minus 40 plus C. I'm distributing the negative. So combining like terms, that becomes 50 is equal to 3C minus 40. To solve for C, we can just add 40 on both sides. We get that 90 is equal to 3C. And finally, to solve for C, the number of questions the player answered correctly, we can just divide both sides by 3, so that C is equal to 30.